I'll be talking to London's Transport Commissioner about plans for keeping the capital moving tomorrow. Also on the Good evening. There's confusion tonight surrounding tomorrow's strike by thousands of London bus drivers. Shortly after 4:30 this afternoon, union leaders left peace talks, saying the strike is definitely on. It is a 24-hour walkout due to start at 3 o'clock tomorrow morning to support the union's demand for an Olympic bonus of £500 for all drivers. But within the past hour, 3 of London's biggest bus companies have been granted a High Court injunction to stop their drivers from striking. In a moment, I'll be talking to London's Transport Commissioner Peter Hendy. But first, this report from our Olympics correspondent Simon Harris. Right, we can now talk to Peter Hendy, London's Transport Commissioner. Mr Hendy, thanks for joining us. Now, you've heard about these injunctions that have just been granted by the High Court. What effect will that have on the strikes that are due to go ahead still tomorrow? Still walking out, though the majority of drivers, I guess, are still walking out. 9 months, and you only offered the money 48 hours ago, well, 24 hours ago now. It was all a little bit too little too late, wasn't it? £8 million, and they said they needed 14 million to try and give these bus drivers the £500 bonus that they wanted and that other drivers on the tubes and on the trains are getting to work through the Olympics. So that money was only made available yesterday, and it wasn't enough money to keep everyone. Right, police have released CCTV pictures of a bus rage attack in North London. A passenger erupts in a row about his fare. He vents his anger on the screen that protects the driver, first with his fist and then with a wing mirror which he ripped off the bus. The details now from Jerry Cassidy. Oh dear. All right, turning now to the Olympics, and with 36 days to go, Andy Murray has today been confirmed as the first member of the Great Britain tennis team for the Games. That announcement took place at Wimbledon, where the tournament will be played. But before then, Wimbledon will stage its own championship. That starts on Monday and ends less than 3 weeks before the Games begin. A big challenge for the players, but perhaps an even bigger one for the ground staff taking care of the courts. Here's our sports reporter, Sally Williams. Finally, George Michael and Boy George help a father keep a promise to his dead daughter. Natasha Anastasiadis was singer-songwriter, and she was killed in a car crash in 2005. She was 22 years old. Well, Natasha, who was from Wood Green, had produced music which her father swore would be published. Well, thanks to his 7-year labour of love and that help from the stars, it will. The full story now from our entertainment correspondent, Lucrezia Millerini.